Well, I suppose you can call this one of my log recordings. It's 11:52 in the morning. It is still the 8th of September 2023. It's still Friday. I guess for the Trekkies out there, live long and prosper. I guess that's as much as I'll be saying something about Star Trek anyway. But today kind of mars it a bit because the anniversary for the Trekkies to celebrate is the mournful anniversary of my brother's passing. The videos I made, well, I hate to say it, but sometimes I may have to take a few things back because of the pride and ego and the pain involved. And I probably would have to apologize. My pride and my ego would say no because I'm this way and you deal with it, and everyone else can, yeah, well, I've said them. And the thing of it is, I still have an issue with people who are basically snakes, two-faced. I put out a lot of postings on social media concerning about if I'm okay or not. I get mixed signals all the time because either I'm going through the grieving process heavily or lightly. I constantly remind the people that way. And I know I made notifications in other WIN files that I've made or just labeled them. Here's the thing. There are a few memes out there that stick out like a sore thumb. And they actually do give an indication of whether or not you, or me in my case, are going down that pathway. I damn near did this morning. If I had the will for it, I've got tools necessary all around. But if I actually had the will, they would have been my last logs. Not that Google or YouTube would take them. No, because you wouldn't see me again. They're not kidding concerning about mental health, and they're not kidding about how a person can actually make that decision of just ending his life. They're not kidding. Or her life. Because I damn near came close to it again. This morning I was setting myself up, I guess, for self-destruction at this point. Am I better at it? No. Am I better right now? No. But I'm not planning or contemplating it. Not just yet. That's the thing concerning about people thinking and doing it. Sometimes you don't know whether or not we're going to be capable or not, or if they are in that place. And apparently, people just don't pay attention enough. Even if there is cries for help out there, even if there is someone, you know, going through the motions, the horrible thought about it is going and getting it done, and then nobody around to know it. Sometimes suicide is a cry for help. Other people are just getting sick and tired of the pain. No one else around them to help them through it, so they decide to screw it, get it done. Maybe God would forgive them. And the thing of it is, I keep telling myself about life after death. I mean, I heard the pastors talk about it, and until you've already gone through the experience, it's changing in a lot of ways. Adulthood is one thing when you get the perspective, but when you're a kid growing up with it, and I didn't go through side. I had open heart surgery and I died 3 times, came back to life 3 times. So I had to give me a terrified look of life and death at the same time. It's no wonder I avoided people like the plague because I didn't realize why I was doing that in the first place. And the older I get and more I talk about it, the more I understand about how I felt during those days. I was a real basket case because I sure as hell didn't understand why I went through it until I had to pour through medical records, I guess, in my head. And pour through the stories that I always heard that my family would talk about. And trying to understand what the hell happened. It's not the easiest thing though in the world to look at yourself in that way. It isn't. Broken down piece of meat. You can't even figure out your own damn life, so how the hell can you figure something out like this? I couldn't, and I still can't. But I'm still wondering how I did. I feel ashamed of myself sometimes. I should. I should. I feel ashamed that I wasn't normal for anybody or everybody. Isolated like crazy. And I did. I hid. You think things like this I could tell my shrink about, and sometimes I did, and other times I didn't exactly go into full details because there's a lot of things I've talked about in my videos that sometimes I repeat myself, or I add more to the story about it. Anniversaries come up and they drive me crazy one way or another. If I'm not paying attention to it as much, I can sail through it, get stuff done, and then pretty sigh of relief. But other times I have to slugfest this damn thing, and this is one of those days. Dealing with Mama was one thing, but dealing with my big brother, shit. And yeah, hell of a lot of pain this morning. Hell of a lot of anguish. And I still feel like killing myself. I felt it, didn't act on it. But there could be a lot of people out there feeling the same damn way. And maybe they've got the implements of whatever they need to do to carry out the act. It's never that easy talking about it on the inside. It's never easy talking to people, what's going on in here and what's going on in here. Because quite frankly, it's one of those things that people just don't understand unless they've gone through the damn stuff, and then maybe they get an absolute clue, or they try to be clinical and technical about it and read textbooks about it. Other professionals out there have written things about it, and they think they got a handle on it, but they haven't got to the personal stuff, so they don't know it. I mean, I can lie like crazy to the people that are saying, like, I'm fine. Look at me smile. I'm not smiling. I got lousy teeth right now, to be honest. But I'm also not smiling at myself because I can't. At least not today. At least not right now. It's never that easy talking about things like this. When I had to face it alone all the time, people may say, oh, he's just looking for attention. He's just looking for an excuse. Let's just ignore the guy. Yeah, you ignore the guy and he's already gone. Then what? Well, then I don't get to deal with him now, don't I? I thought you were his friend. Well, I thought I was, but that's the problem when you're dealing with friends. You don't know whether or not you're going to get backstabbed or not. And that's happening to me these days. People I thought cared enough say, well, I'm going through the same damn thing. Yeah, well, I'm surprised you didn't talk to me. Yeah, but you're so negative. I need to be positive about it. I don't want to deal with my own pain. Well, you have to deal with your own pain. I'm not forcing you. It's on your choice. And you don't want to deal with a guy like me, then you're no friend. Because you don't want to deal with these things happening in your life. That's out on you. If you're going to be a friend, you're going to have to deal with your own damn stuff. I'm not dealing with your own damn garbage all the time. I got my own stuff that's burying me alive like the worm I am. But at least I like to know if someone else is going to be understanding enough that they know it, they felt it, they're surviving through the damn thing, they're carrying on, and they're going to tell me to carry on. They're going to tell me how maybe they're doing it. It's one day at a time, 1 minute at a time. That's all I've been doing it. Probably ask me if isn't that enough? I don't know. Is it? When I nap, when I sleep, I hide from the pain, and sometimes it follows me into my dreams. If I'm lucky enough, maybe I run into my family, one way or another, or one person or another. Maybe somehow, some way, they're keeping an eye on me. Maybe somehow, some way, they're trying to give me a little bit of encouragement or be pissed off at me because of something I said or did in life. Usually what happens. And yeah, I probably acted foolishly this morning. Talked like it. And for me, people are embarrassed when they apologize because they don't want to look weak to anybody else, or they want to show what they're going through. I'm showing people what's going through. I'm being honest about this damn thing. The thing I know about the 12-step programs, they teach you how to be cash register honesty. Well, here's register honesty for you. I'm an emotional wreck, and at times I'm falling apart, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Some days I'm able to deal with days, and other days I am falling apart more and more. I don't like it. I don't know how to get past it. I'm just struggling through it. Some people say it's a choice. No, it's not sometimes. I know they're going to say, well, you need to take medications. No, I'm not getting to be a lab rat either. That's our excuse in life, is take things to hide. I'd rather deal with it up front now. I may hide from other things that I don't want to deal with regarding medical establishment. Sometimes I got no choice. I got rotten teeth, and I got to need to go to the dentist to take care of my damn teeth. I'm not looking forward to it either. I am not. I'm terrified. I'm scared. I'm scared of what the hell I'm going to be dealing with. I'm scared with new pain that I got to deal with and new tortures at this point. All in the midst of trying to take care of my worthless existing life right now as it is. Dwindling away. Maybe I should have done a long time ago, but I didn't. Maybe I should take care of myself during those days, and I hadn't. It's also going to be affecting me how I'm going to live my life and how I'm going to be eating regarding the dental situation. Well, regarding how I'm looking at life right now, today's it is. Just for today, it's a miserable piece of shit day. Because it's a remembrance day, not because of Star Trek, but because my brother died on a day that should have been a remembrance day. So that's kind of tainted until the day I die. I can't celebrate if the damn thing's been screwed up. Hell, I can't even have a Thanksgiving without me feeling like the family should have been here, and they're not. It doesn't feel the same when I go to other places and try to maybe get a Thanksgiving meal. If I'm going to splurge on that stuff or go to a giveaway for this stuff. And even though I happen to fix a Thanksgiving meal here, the family's not here for them to enjoy it. Or even other friends. It just makes the holidays that I usually spend with my family harder to deal with. I have kept up, believe it or not, Christmas lights. I hadn't kept them on all the time, but I kept them on some of the time throughout the year. Changed the batteries left and right, battery-powered ones. Hanging up like crazy. I still have to change the batteries on every one of them. But I wanted something, just something to add a little ambiance that maybe something it meant something. Um, Maybe a worthwhile, useless gesture to my departed family that it still means something to me because it meant something to them, and I wanted to honor them. So I have to keep forcing myself going through this. I have to force myself with the holiday cheer. All I feel is depressed as hell about the damn thing because they're not here. This is a gruesome time coming up because we got Halloween coming up. We didn't decorate for Halloween all that much. We didn't. We decorated for Christmas. Halloween, I would have a long time ago if I was a lot younger and more insane. And yeah, I would have gone crazy over the damn stuff. These days, I can't even stand it. I can't. I can't deal with it. I know a modern day horror that I'm dealing with on a constant basis is a bug war. I got bugs crawling around all over this damn place. Cockroaches, they are. So I have to deal with the spraying that comes in every time the management comes in. And I talk with management, and I have to be nice, curious, and polite about it. But there are other times I feel like saying, "Get the fuck out of here," because I'm having a miserable day. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not dealing with it. But I have to deal with it. I have to cope with it. I have to function with it. Much like I'm trying to function with myself on the edge as it is. And I'm sick to death of it. I'm tired of it. It's like I get to lash out at people and they don't deserve it. They sure as hell don't deserve it. I don't deserve what I'm going through right now, but I'm going through it. I don't even know why. I don't even know how. I'm just going through the damn mess. And it sucks. It sucks. Just how am I supposed to look at myself in the mirror? And how am I supposed to function? And honest to God, I don't even have a good answer for that one. Because I'm battling, I'm warring with myself on this. I'm supposed to take it easy on myself, and yet I'm kicking my own ass because I can't deal with the pain of what's going on right now. Looking at myself in a mirror and thinking I'm a worthless piece of crap. How does that grab you? But it doesn't grab me because it tells me what kind of a pain in the ass I am right now to myself. Just how am I supposed to be dealing with the conflicts I've got inside as it is? I'm supposed to take it easy on myself. Be human, be gentle with yourself. I can't be gentle with myself. I like to take a baseball bat and beat my head in it if I had one. No, it doesn't mean I'm running my head in the walls these days. I would have the cops over here, and not to mention get kicked out of the place because I would leave too many holes in the walls. I haven't got one yet. But yes, I have been crying for a long while since David died. I tried to hold in the tears since Mama died, but everything else is being blended into one. And as I said before in the previous videos, I am not taking it back just yet. Well, in the other videos I saying I wasn't taking it back. I imagine if I take it back, I was trying to. I don't know what I was trying to look at. An ego, pride, arrogance. I know I could do that to myself right now as it is. Will it help me? No. Will it make me understand what the hell happened? I don't know. Tell you the truth. I'm trying to understand me. I'm trying to understand how the hell I got myself in a situation in the first place. How do I feel about myself struggling for survival on a day by day, minute by minute basis here? I imagine there's going to be other people who are going through the same situations, going to be looking for other sources to see if they're going to get permission to kill themselves or they're going to get permission just to say, Maybe I'm going to stop for a second and just understand what this guy's going through. Maybe he's got something to offer. And he gets to hear something like, I didn't expect that. What's with this guy? I thought he wants to kill himself. Yeah, well, I've been there and you hadn't. You have a different perspective about it. I don't. Mine terrifies me. My perspective terrifies me. And I'm scared enough living through life, and I'm scared enough of death itself. And how am I supposed to present myself to God in this one? Other people may not believe in God. I believe in God. Okay? I believe in something out there already created my ass out there. So how the hell am I supposed to be facing this creative Father and bringing this broken down piece of spirit over to him? Said, I'm sorry, I screwed up. I could have handled things emotionally. I'm supposed to be graduating. I'm supposed to be maturing. I'm supposed to. And here I am bringing my sorry broken carcass over to you, expecting me to get put into a dustpan and dumped out with the rest of the garbage. Because I feel like I am that equally worthless in spirit. I didn't measure up. I don't know what the parameters are. I don't know what the rubrics are. How am I supposed to be measuring up? How am I supposed to be overcoming this stuff? What are the roadmaps? What are the guidelines? What are the instructions? Where's the rules and regulations for this damn shit? What the hell am I supposed to be doing? And it's never that easy. Because I don't even know. No matter how many book smart people there are out there trying to figure their own damn heads and trying to figure everyone else's heads and think they got it. They haven't got it. The damn human brain and the human soul is so damn complicated. It's not even funny. And I know. The easiest thing is just to let it go and turn it over and you'll be fine. Not really. Because every time I keep crying, I keep praying for forgiveness at this point over here. I wake up after a nap session sometimes because I get so drained mentally and physically that I literally have to conk out for about a couple hours just to get myself recharged. And by the time when I wake up again, I get triggered one more time over the damn thing because I realize what day this is. And it probably pisses off Ma and Dave more and more because the further and further I get adding up more and more years of separation, it's getting more and more of a pressure built up. It scares the hell out of me that maybe the only option is the volunteer final option. Or maybe a different way. Maybe my body and my brain starts working against me and starts finding ways to kill me. How's that for trying to think about good things and good positive feelings? This isn't one of those times because I am feeling it more and more. Eventually, I'm going to stop doing these logs. I'm going to stop dealing with social media. I'll be cutting off communication from people left and right. And for those who actually are following me and trying to understand where the hell my head's at, I'm not going to be there anymore. People say, oh, you're just crying for help. You're just doing this, you're doing that. I've heard that damn shit throughout my lifetime. I've heard it done to other people, and they lost. They lost their lives. And then I heard this, oh, well, mourn at the memorial service or at the funeral. It's like, you assholes, where the hell were you? Well, I was trying to be a friend. You weren't trying hard enough. You weren't trying hard enough. But I've been through it before. They can go through this thing. No. No, you put on the mole skin on your heart. You didn't give a shit about anybody else but your own damn self. You didn't tear your own damn soul. to help another soul out. You didn't want to deal with the pain. You didn't want to deal with the loss. You didn't want to deal with the grieving. You didn't want to deal with anything else that was inconveniencing you left and right. That's why I probably told you in the first video that I did this morning. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. Because I don't want two-faced people. I sure as hell don't want people giving me the serpent tongue at me. Ready to backstab my ass. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about paranoia at this point. It's not paranoia. It's getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of people either going to be friends or they're not going to be friends. If they're going to help, they're not going to help. Pick a side. And if I'm going to start hearing, well, then what do I get out of it? There's the door. Don't let the doorknob hit you on the ass as you leave. You want me to be a help? You want me to be part of your lifetime? Well, not the way you're feeling it. Yeah, figures as much. Then you ain't a human being, aren't you? Get the fuck out. Want to be part of a family? I'll be a part of a family. At least I can try helping out as much as I can. Well, not in your damn state. Then get the fuck out. Because I have to deal with things that I register, cash register honesty, including when it comes down for my feelings and my thoughts. And I'm a pain in the ass about it right now. I know I am. I know what it's like to be really angry to the point where I'm almost to be combative. I know that feeling too, that thought and those thoughts. But when I'm getting into the spot where I'm feeling like everything is going to be shut down, and I'm not going to be able to deal with anything, including a therapist, then I know I'm in danger zone. I won't be able to look at myself in the mirror. I won't be able to do the recordings. I'll just keep things bottled up inside until it's. I mean, that during those days, the pathway's already been chosen already, and I'm doing it. And those days ought to scare the hell out of me more and more. Because feeling that closed off inside where nobody else is going to be giving a shit about you, that's scary and terrifying. Get the cold feeling inside that you're going to die. You get the cold feeling inside your head that nothing else matters. You're locked into this damn pathway of yours, or whoever's. That's the only way to get rid of the pain. That's the only logic going through your damn head. See, I lost a lot of people in my lifetime. I've lost myself a long time ago. And I lost too many people, my people I cared about. It does take a toll on a person. The last 11 years, it's been worse. It's been worse because I still had to live through it. I still had to survive through it. Ma gone. D gone. Yeah. Surrogate mother and family friend. Favorite pet of mine, and I'm finally my big brother. Yeah, it does change a person. And I've read so many things on social media that sometimes you just have to take it a minute at a time or a day at a time. A day is too damn long. And just looking at the clock as time goes by, it's doesn't help much. Neither, neither, however you want to pronounce it. Is this going to help you much? Just belly aching like this? I don't know. Keeping it aside is not an option for me right now. And if I have to keep talking about and boring the living crap out of people and turning people off left and right, I guess so be it. Because have you ever been put through this kind of situation before where you've been put through this kind of grinder where you have to make those kind of decisions and understand what the hell you're getting yourself into? Then, if you haven't been put yourself in this situation, you don't understand damn shit. I know people push the drugs down your throat. I don't want the damn drugs. I'll shove them up someone else's throat or down the throat anyway. I don't want the drugs. I never have. But I have to be aware of the choices I make. Because the choices I make and the decisions I come up to, they're going to have consequences down the road. Unforeseeable consequences. And I have to be aware of this. Even as I record this, I have to be aware of the consequences that are going to happen. One way or another. Someone else is either going to be deciding, okay, well, if he's going to do this, then I should be doing it. And I'm not responsible for that, but I do feel responsible for it. I don't want people to kill themselves over me or their own damn shit. I want them to be aware of the feelings that they're going through right now as it is, be able to articulate the damn thing and understand where and why it's coming from. And then figure on this. You're still responsible for your own damn survival. You're still responsible for your own life. How you present yourself to others and also how do you present to the boss man upstairs. If you got any morals and scruples, if you got any belief systems, hold on to them tightly. If they're for life, fine, but if they're going to be a belief system that you're going to die, well then, I don't know what I can do to say or help. I don't know what I can say about that one. You've already been hell-bent on destruction at that point. You already decided in your head that you're going to die. And I felt lousy and painful this morning. I was going to be thinking about that. I missed my family that badly. I was going to kill myself in the process and just say, get it done, get it over with, and the hell with everything. Anything and everything that I have done that mattered a damn thing to me would be tossed out like it's garbage, like I'm garbage. It should be worth more than that. I mean, it's one thing to be humble and humiliated, but denigrating myself to be a piece of trash? I know there's a little bit of pride and ego going to say, fuck you. No. I have to be aware of I am worth something to myself. I have to be worthy of my family. Everything else I believe in has to be something positive. Has to be something I can hold on to for hope. Because without that hope, I got crap. I'm not willing to go down that road just yet. I'm not willing to put myself through that damn footlocker yet. That headlock. I'm not willing to put myself in a situation where nothing else matters anymore. Something's gotta matter. Something's gotta matter. Even if I have to struggle alone with this damn thing, I'll struggle alone with it. I've always been doing that for a long while. I depended upon my family. And they depended upon me. And even in death, they probably still depend upon me. By staying alive and not planning on killing myself. So how the hell can I be honoring my mother and my brother if I'm going to try planning on killing myself at this point over here? I'm dishonoring them. They matter a great deal to me. And I'm not letting them down. I'll tear myself apart I'll verbally chastise my ass. I'll yell and scream at myself in a mirror or in a damn camera like I'm doing right now as it is. But those two people that I lost, actually there's been more people that I care about too. How will I be looked at? I know it's going to be an equal in pricing at this point over here, but how the hell am I going to be viewed if I decided I couldn't even deal with it anymore and just take the chicken exit? I'm not getting off this damn roller coaster. But I will be taking the Ticketmaster. I'm putting him in the front seat with me and said, "You want this damn shit? Let's have fun with it, pal. You're gonna put me through this damn shit? We're going through it together, pal. If I'm gonna scream, you're gonna scream louder." I'm not willing and I'm not ready to give up just yet. It ain't time yet. So I may lose all my damn teeth. I may lose my damn mind. Screw it. I'm not ready to go out yet.